So there, we started a program eventually that led to Project Wing, which is a 24/7 pilot peer support hotline. And the reason why we started it because there was some significant, emotional and mental health setbacks among the pilot groups, and so we decided the best way to do that was to get more public. And so the vice president of flight had a vision and brought me over to the Flight Academy after Project Wingman started, and we started to market it, doing videos, magnets, just a very aggressive education marketing campaign. And then it took off. It took off, and pilots began trusting the process. The videos were being shown in human factors classes, and it reduced the stigma. The biggest thing we found was people were more willing to talk at the airline. And our calls, when I retired, the call volume was somewhere to 4 to 5 calls a day when I left in 2022. And I think it's the same volume. Um, since then, I went, well, back up a little bit. We started the International Pilot Peer Assist Coalition, which a lot of airlines got on board from the US and international. Um, but the thing about Project Wingman, backing up a second, was that other airlines started looking at how do we do this better. So Southwest came to us and said, how can we do this better? And they started a program eventually called Project Lift. United also came to us. And they said, how can we better our programs? And they started a program called SOAR PSP. We have had briefed other airlines, Avianca, Alaska, JetBlue, NetJets, and so they've all developed their own programs. So we had very little to do with those except just inviting them to see what we do. So it's really morphed into a major platform, peer support. But the International Pilot Peer Assist Coalition started in 2018. That's where we got a lot of airlines from the other countries on board. And last year we switched to called the International Peer Assist Coalition, IPAC.com. And they now are run by a British Airways captain named Dave Fielding and does a marvelous job. I stepped away from that, but it's really morphed into a huge international coalition now. It's on the table. And the reason why it's on the table, because German Wings 2015, I was part of the ARC Aviation Rulemaking Committee up in Washington. And for 6 months, we met to discuss what happened to German Wings.
Okay.
And suffice it to say that this young man was suffering from undisclosed depression, anxiety, self-medicating. And as the report came out, many people can read that report. They concluded that he intentionally killed those people. That put peer support on the map, according to the FAA.